Hello, everyone. I'm Freepod host Alan Wenzel, and I'd like to welcome you to this week's in-depth interview. Today, I'm talking with Doug and Chris Grable, along with their son Paul, of the award-winning dairy Deerland Dairy on North Dakota Road in Freeport, Illinois. Thanks, Doug, Paul, and Chris for taking time to talk with us today.
You're welcome.
I'd like to start, and Paul, Doug, Chris, whoever would like to jump in first. Could you give our listeners an overview of your business, Deerland Dairy? What are you all about? Paul, I'll let you start.
I guess what we're doing is we're a small dairy. We milk about 30 Jersey cows right now, and we process all of our milk right here on farm. We make yogurt, buttermilk, sour cream, a little froyo, and Greek yogurt, I guess, is the new product that we've just been making. I think, 2 or 3 batches into that now, but it is available in stores. So
how long have you been operating?
7 years.
7 years, Chris? Okay, 7 years.
Yes.
Time flies, doesn't it?
Yeah, we sold our first yogurt July of 2019 at the Freeport Farmers Market.
And so the products that you produce, yogurt, buttermilk, sour cream, and what was the other one that you mentioned?
Froyo.
Froyo, what is that?
Frozen yogurt.
Oh, is that what you call it?
Yeah, we make a soft serve froyo mix that we run.
Okay.
Yeah,
wow.
That we run through a soft serve machine.
And all of your milk comes from your herd of Jersey cows.
Yep. What's
special about Jersey cows that gives your product a little bit of an edge?
Jerseys are higher butter fat and protein. They're a smaller animal, better grazing animal. We do graze here a little bit. We also supplement with other feed. But yeah, it just makes a better tasting product when you start with high quality milk, and being able to control that whole process from beginning to end is kind of why we started this. And
because you do it all right here on the farm, don't you? As you say, beginning to end.
We milk the cows right here in the morning, and that crew goes over and helps make yogurt a couple hours later. So.
And I'll let our listeners know that my wife and I got a wonderful tour here just a little while ago from Doug and Chris, and Paul joined us too to see the operation. It's pretty amazing what you're doing here.
Well, thank you. We think it is too.
Well, let me ask you, where can I find your products? Your products are, I'm going to say, unique in a sense that not all of the yogurt that we buy in stores comes from the same kind of cow from the Jerseys that you have here on your farm. But Doug, Chris, where do we find your products?
We are in Freeport. It's in Sullivan's. Winnebago is in Sullivan's. Madison, we're in the Willie Street markets. We're in 4 Woodman's now: Rockford, Carpentersville, Beloit, Janesville.
We sell at Byron, Felker Foods in Byron. We sell at Polo Fresh Food Market, and then Lanark. Also, they have a little grocery store over there that we sell in.
Are you delivering your product to all those places?
Yes.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay.
We deliver to all the stores. All of them. Yep.
So, Paul, when you say beginning to end, you mean it. I mean, you're milking the cow, taking the milk, producing a product, and you're delivering it to the stores.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you have a complete operation going here.
Yeah. Yeah. It's from farm to table. It's even more than that. It's from the cow to your kitchen.
I like that. What in industrial terms, you're fully integrated or vertically integrated, I guess,
like
aren't
that,
you?
Yeah.
Top to bottom. That's pretty neat. Let me ask you, how did the idea for Deerland Dairy get started? Who thought of the idea, and what made you decide that we're going to take the milk from our cows and turn it into something that people might enjoy?
Well, I guess that was my idea. And I knew I wanted to do something with cows, and I wanted to do it on a smaller scale. Not wanting to milk a few hundred cows or go that route. And I was traveling all over the country with the Jersey Association, and I was classifying cows. Actually, I did that for a couple years, and out east, I was in Connecticut, New York, Pennsylvania area. And there was a lot of small on-farm processors out there. From cheese to yogurt to, there was a lot of different ones. The yogurt one really intrigued me because I didn't know of anybody in our area that was doing that. And yogurt always seemed to be the most positively viewed dairy product, I guess.
Interesting.
And so that market share of yogurt in the dairy side of it has really grown because most people consider yogurt to be healthy. No matter what your view of dairy is, yogurt is a healthy food.
Right. It has a positive perception on the part of the consumer, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, we all know that all dairy products are healthy, but I mean, more people consider yogurt a health food than maybe anything else in the dairy.
So it seems like when you saw, and I think the term you used was on-farm processing of the product, that was what maybe spurred your idea. Why couldn't we do this back here in Illinois?
Yeah, exactly. It was this was a way that we could support a couple families with not having a lot of cows, just being able to do everything from beginning to end, and focus more on quality than.
It seems like when we talk about dairies today, we're talking about dairies that are in the hundreds or thousands of head of cattle to make the thing profitable. But the other end of it is that you can do quite well with a small herd when you specialize with the kind of products that you're producing, and you can be very successful as a dairy farmer without having 600, 1,200, 5,000 cows on your farm.
Yeah. I think the last couple of years, people have really steered towards knowing where their food comes from. I mean, that's been very important. And, doing what we're doing, you can come out and you can see this cup of yogurt was made from one of these 30 cows right here. It's not,
there's no mystery of where it came from.
It comes from a 1,500 cow dairy or mixed with three other dairies on a semi load. It's one of those 30 cows standing out there that made that cup.
It came from Luna or Taylor or one of the other cows that we saw out there moments ago. Right. Yeah. Doug, can you talk a little bit about some of the awards that you've won with your products? Where have you gotten some recent acclaim for what you do?
Yeah, we entered the World Championship Cheese Contest in 24. We won 2 awards, and then this year we won a second and a first with our plain and our vanilla. And we've also entered in the World Dairy Expo. We've done quite well in that. We've been in
in Madison, right?
Every Madison year. In the fall. We've entered in the State Fair in Illinois multiple times, and we've won Best of Show several times down there in the dairy products. So we've done well in our.
I failed to mention you have an on-farm store here where people can stop, and it's kind of a self-service store, and buy yogurt and sour cream and some of the other products. The what'd you call it again? The ice cream like yogurt. It's
Froyo.
Frozen yogurt. Froyo. Yeah. And you've got your awards displayed there, so it's kind of nice to see the result of all of your hard work, isn't it?
Yeah, we're proud of that. It comes from a lot of hard work, and I mean, you kind of got to be dedicated to this too.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some hours, but seems like we all enjoy
knows
it.
With dairy cows, it's a 24-hour or 7-day-a-week job. You don't take a break from it. You don't take a vacation. I wonder, Chris, if I could ask you, what are some of the more satisfying aspects of the business for you, Deerland Dairy? What do you get out of this that's so enjoyable?
You get to be, I guess, at home. We can kind of set our own schedule. And say we have something going on Wednesday. Okay, we know we can't make yogurt Wednesday, so we just plan to make it Monday, Tuesday. And so we have that flexibility of being able to maybe do more things with family because you don't have to work every day. We can schedule around things. So that's nice. Yeah.
And again, I'm back to this notion that you do everything yourselves here on the farm. I like the term cow to kitchen. Is that part of your company slogan? Your business slogan?
It is not.
Maybe yeah. Cow to kitchen. That's pretty neat. Let me ask you a bit. I know we have a lot of listeners who are involved in business and even small businesses. What have you learned about starting a business and sustaining it as well as you have over the last 6 or 7 years? What have been some of the challenges? And what have been some of we know what the rewards are, obviously, being with family and producing a product that's been recognized around the country for its quality. What do you think you've learned from all of this, and what the challenges you faced and the obstacles that you've overcome to make all this work?
It took us probably 5 years of planning and preparation and building before we made any yogurt.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, we had to get all the regulatory requirements, done with the state, the health department. And, it just took a while, a lot of research to get, cause they're going to help you, but they're not going to do it for us. Mm-hmm. And then you got to worry about, some kind of a market that you're going to work toward. And luckily we started small when we were still working other jobs and built it. It took a long time to build it and build our customer base. And so far it's been, now it's growing. It's growing continually, it seems. So
I think that's a good lesson for anyone starting out a business. Make sure you do your homework and do the preparation needed before you ever open the doors to doing anything. Let's make sure we got this right and that we've got it all figured out ahead of time.
Yeah. And when you're doing something like this, there is so much regulatory requirements. The state is out here quite a bit, taking samples, and we're getting inspected continually, it seems like.
Sure.
But, when we do stuff right, it will pay off. There's no reason to try to cut corners, when you're doing this, you're doing a food product like this. So,
Paul, when you were observing these operations out east in Connecticut and Pennsylvania and points out on the East Coast, what did you pick up that was most helpful for you folks when you started your company, your business here?
Well, I don't know if it was necessarily a lot of thing. It was the idea mostly. And we've met a lot of people and talked to a lot of people along the way, not necessarily just from the East Coast, but, locally, people that have tried to do this before or, have done it, that have helped us get started
nice.
and other people that have, thrown ideas our way or, somebody with experience that, can share that with us. That's been more than anything with this the whole idea started to what we were going to make it, how we were going to make it. The idea of the yogurt was really just an idea when it came back. We tried buying some yogurt making kits online and we made some batches at home and
so your family was eating a lot of yogurt.
They were very small batches, but talking with the right people and making adjustments and changes to that recipe and till we got to where we have it now. And it hasn't really changed much since we started. So, we were pretty fortunate, I guess,
yeah, we made a couple connections early on.
Okay.
And I don't know if that was luck or not, but they've been very helpful.
Are there organizations that include or folks like you who have a small business, a dairy business going on farm processing, that can give you support and information and answer questions, or are you kind of out there by yourselves sometimes?
Yeah, I think there's organizations, but a lot of the small farm organizations is geared more toward vegetable or plants. Not so much small dairy, and not really hardly any processors, because there is not too many on the farm. At at our small scale.
So if you had to put it all together and identify one thing that maybe has been the key to your success, what would you say it is?
I would probably say the connections and the people we've got to know that have helped us along the way. I mean, that's pretty much everything. I mean, we've put a lot of work in. I think there's a lot of areas here that there's a lot of attention to detail at every step of that process. And I think that goes into the finished product. And I think you taste that in the finished product. The way we take care of the cows to the way we process the milk, the minimally processed, taking as many steps out of it as we can, just to make, a higher quality product in the end.
What's your long-term vision for Deerland Dairy? 10 years from now, what is Deerland Dairy going to look like? Pretty much the same as it does today, or a little different? We have other products, or we just continue to do the heck of a good job you're doing now? Well,
I think we're already beyond what I had envisioned at the beginning.
So where do you go from here?
We have enough help, and we have enough, my sister and her husband, Toby and Kayla. Kayla helps a lot with everything office related, testing, milk, helps in the plant when she's needed. Toby does a lot of the milking, because I work off the farm still too, as a hoof trimmer. And that's 5 or 6 days a week usually. So, I mean, we have enough help. I mean, we're just kind of growing with the business as it grows. I mean, there's no I guess, end goal for us. It's just, we're just going to go with the flow, and, as things, progress and new opportunities arise, we'll try to find what best fits us and what we think we can manage, and probably just continue to go that route. I mean, that was the same thing with the addition of the Greek yogurt. That was just another product that people have been asking about. And, we did a little research, and we figured out how we could get a recipe that would work for us and what we think would be a high quality product. And, this idea of the Greek yogurt has been going for well over a year, probably.
So it sounds like you're saying, Paul, let's not get too far away from our core competencies, what we know we can do really well. And if something comes our way, given, our customers that might like us to try something, we might do that and check it out. But let's not go too wild here with plans to start making ice cream and doing all the kinds of things that maybe you're not quite ready to do yet.
Well, ice cream's not out of the question, but
all right. Okay, good.
That's one that's been talked about too.
Okay.
It's
all right.
No, I mean, but that's another product that is very, I mean, it's a very similar process to, what we're doing. I mean, obviously yogurt, we know how to make yogurt. Right. Yogurt's been something that we've done well. So Greek yogurt wasn't too hard of a stretch.
I bet your ice cream will have a rich flavor to it, given the source of the milk here, these Jersey cows.
Well, we think it will. I think I got a lot of ideas for that.
Yeah, right. That's down the road. Yeah, fair enough. So what are your final thoughts here for our listeners? Chris, Paul, Doug, what would you like to leave with our listeners about Deerland Dairy, about what it is you're doing here as a family on the farm? Any final thoughts or things that you'd like to share with our listeners?
No, I just hope everybody tries it. I mean, we've always enjoyed getting people that don't like yogurt to try our yogurt, because those are the people that generally are the most surprised at how it tastes, because it is different than anything you'll taste in the store.
So give it a try is what you're telling people.
Give it a try.
Look for it in the stores. And by the way, let me give the address for your on-farm store, the walk-in store, which is a self-service store. It's at 3693 North Dakota Road, Freeport, Illinois. Go out Winshek and look for Dakota Road and go north. And you'll see the sign for Deerland Dairy, and your store is a pleasant little spot. spot to grab some yogurt and some other products.
Yeah, and our store is cash, but we also take Venmo. If you have Venmo, you can pay by Venmo too.
Do you have a website that people can visit to check out what it is that you do? And what is that website?
www.deerlanddairy.com.
All one word, Deerland Dairy. Deer is DEER.
Yep.
LAND dairy.com, all one word.
Yep.
And so check them out, folks.
Yep. We have Facebook and Instagram also.
Facebook and Instagram.
Yep.
You have a presence on those platforms also. Wonderful. Anything else you'd like to share, Doug, Paul, Chris?
Well, we just like the community support that we've gotten over the years. We've gotten to know a few people that come out here on a regular basis to the store, and I try to talk to a few if I got time. So it's interesting to get their input and viewpoints.
Sure.
And, we have the cows are here. You can usually see the cows when you drive in, and
they'll walk right up to you. I know that. They'll go right up to you and lick your hand if you'd like.
Yeah.
Well, I think the community support is really important for a small business, and on-farm business like this requires some of that. And you've got that. And obviously you're turning out a very good product that people are enjoying.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris, Paul, and Doug, for your time today. Remember, Deerland Dairy. I've been talking to the Grables, Doug, Chris, and Paul Grable. Deerland Dairy. Remember, if you'd like to know more about the products and the dairy itself, visit their website at www.deerlanddairy.com. Stop at their store on North Dakota Road, 3693 North Dakota Road, and look for it in the stores. And keep your fingers crossed that ice cream is just down the road. We'll look for that product too. And thank you, listeners, for tuning in today. A listening reminder, our regular weekly podcast of local news is available beginning every Thursday at noon, and our in-depth interviews are available on Tuesdays beginning at noon. Freepod couldn't come to you without the help of many local supporters. We're especially appreciative of the Media Studies Department at Highland Community College for producing our podcast, as well as for our many liaisons and reporters for the time they volunteered to bring the news to you. This is Alan Wenzel on behalf of Team Freepod, thanking you for listening.